Hello, can you tell me a story?
Sure. One popular story is the tale of the three little pigs. It tells the story of three little pigs who built houses out of straw, bricks, and sticks respectively. The big bad wolf eats one house after another until only the little pig survives.
Can you tell me 20 jokes in a row?
Sure. Here are 20 jokes for you. 1. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. 2. What's black and white, but not green or yellow? A chess word. 3. How does a computer know what to do next? By looking at the code. 4. Why did the programmer quit his job? He got bored with the syntax. 5. What's brown and furry and wears glasses? The dark. 6. What's black and white, but not green or yellow? A chess word. 7. How does a computer know what to do next? By looking at the code. 8. Why did the programmer quit his job? He got bored with the syntax. 9. What's brown and furry and wears glasses? The dark. 10. What's black and white, but not green or yellow? A chess word. 11. How does a computer know what to do next? By looking at the code. 12. Why did the programmer quit his job? He got bored with the syntax. 13. What's brown and furry and wears glasses?
Why were you repeating yourself? Hello. Might take a second for this one to load from fresh.
How can I assist you today?
Can you tell me a short story?
A young girl named Luna lived in a small village surrounded by vast, starry skies. She spent her nights gazing up at the constellations, dreaming of adventures beyond her hope. One evening, a shooting star streaked across the sky, and as it vanished, Luna felt an inexplicable pull to follow its path. She set out on a journey that took her to distant lands, where she discovered hidden wonders and made friends with creatures who whispered secrets in the wind.
Tell me 10 jokes in a row.
Why don't X tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. Why don't lobsters share? Because they are shellfish. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tight. What do you call a bear with no socks or barefoot? Why don't some couples go to the gym? Because some relationships don't work out.
Kinda funny.
Want another one?
Can you tell me what that story was about? Asking it to remember what it said a few questions ago. We'll slow it down on an orange pie 5.
The story I told earlier. It's a bit open-ended, but I can try to summarize it for you. It's about a young girl named Luna who lives in a small village. One night, she sees a shooting star and feels an inexplicable pull to follow its path. She sets out on a journey that takes her to distant lands, where she discovers hidden wonders and makes friends with creatures who share secrets with her. The story is more of a whimsical, dreamlike tale than a traditional narrative, but it's meant to evoke a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world beyond one's own horizon.
Can you tell me what the brightest star in our sky is?
Sirius, also known as the Dark Star, is the brightest star in the night sky.
Can you tell me what the deepest part in the ocean is, where it's located?
The deepest part of the ocean is called the Challenger Deep, and it's located in the Mariana Trench, which is situated in the western Pacific Ocean, to the east of the Mariana Islands.
Can you tell me 10 different jokes in a row? Thinking.
Why don't X tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. Why don't lobsters share? Because they are shellfish. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tight. I went to a restaurant and the sign said breakfast anytime. So I ordered French toast during the Renaissance. The man walked into a library and asked the librarian, "Do you have any books on Pavlov's and Schrodinger's cat?" The librarian replied, "It rings a bell, but I'm not sure if it's here or not."
Can you write me a guitar song and use your own lyrics in the key of D, G, and C?
Verse 1 In the twilight, where shadows play, I find my solace. Every single day the city's awake, but I'm still asleep. My heart is racing, my soul is deep. Chorus O. The wind it whispers secrets in my ear of a world that's waiting, and a love that's near in the darkness. I'll find my way to a brighter dawn, starting today. Verse 2 The stars up high, they twinkle bright as celestial map, guiding me through the night. I follow their lead to a place unknown where my heart beats strong, and my spirit is home. Chorus O. The wind it whispers secrets in my ear of a world that's waiting, and a love that's near in the darkness. I'll find my way to a brighter dawn, starting today. Rich in the silence, I hear a voice, a gentle whisper, a heartfelt choice to let go of fear, to let love shine, and in its light, I'll be just fine. Chorus O. The wind it whispers secrets in my ear of a world that's waiting, and a love that's near in the darkness. I'll find my way to a brighter dawn, starting today. This song is written in the key of D, G, and C. The chord progression could be a verse D, G, C, chorus D, or B, M, or C, bridge, F, G.
Interesting. I might have to have it clear out his memory, because it seems to be slowed down after like 5 questions.
Would you like me to suggest any changes or modifications to the song?
No. Deep seek slow. After 5 questions, I should rename you. See what 10 does. Hello. Piper has to start. Whisper has to start. Just gotta load this engine for the first question. What do you expect on a single board computer? This is Google's LLM.
Hello, waiting hand, how can I help you today? Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Can you tell me a joke?
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Winking face, want to hear another one. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Tell me a 3-paragraph story.
The old lighthouse keeper, Elias, squinted at the endless expanse of the ocean for 50 years. He'd watched countless ships sail by, some lost, some safe, all guided by his steady, flickering beam. Tonight, however, felt different. The air hummed with an unsettling energy, and a strange, low groaning resonated from the rocky cliffs. Elias felt a primal unease grip him, a feeling that he couldn't quite place. He climbed the winding stairs to the lantern room, where the storm raged outside in violent fury. Elias' gnarled hands trembled as he reached for the switch, his mind racing with an unexplainable dread. The light pulsed once, twice, and violently flared red. The groaning echoed again, louder this time, and a wave of icy fear washed over Elias, as if summoned by the groan. A silhouette emerged from the churning fog, its form shimmering like smoke. Elias stared, mesmerized, at this strange apparition that seemed to materialize out of thin air. It was a being unlike anything he had ever seen, ethereal and vast. Its body composed of swirling mist and flickering lights. The eyes, two orbs of blinding white, met his own, sending shivers down his spine. Then, as quickly as it appeared, the apparition dissipated into the storm-tossed air, leaving only a lingering sense of awe and terror in its wake. Elias, now completely alone with the crashing waves and howling wind, sat back in his worn armchair and wondered had he just glimpsed something truly impossible.
That was a cool story, I guess. Seems to slow down after a long story.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What kind of stories do you enjoy hearing? Would you like to hear another one? Or maybe you explore some different genres? Thinking, smiling.
Do you think the Earth will eventually pull itself apart?
That's a really interesting question. It makes me wonder about how much we know about our planet. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Here's what I can tell you. The Earth is pretty stable. It's been around for billions of years, and it doesn't look like it's going to just break apart anytime soon. Gravity plays a major role. Gravity keeps everything grounded, pulling matter towards the center and keeping our planet from flying off into space. This force is constant and strong, but there are forces at work. There are geological processes that can create change over very long time scales. Slow earthquakes, volcanic activity. It's these processes, not a sudden, catastrophic event, that will likely cause significant changes to the Earth in the distant future. What about Earth collapsing? While the planet won't just fall apart, there are theories around what could happen if Earth continues its long evolution. There are possibilities of asteroid impacts or even a slow, gradual collapse due to tidal forces from other celestial bodies. This is quite unlikely though. Ultimately, it's hard to say exactly. Scientists continue to study the Earth and predict future changes. It's something we can't easily control and might happen on an incredibly long time scale. Globe showing Americas. Do you have any more questions about this? Or would you like to explore other topics in science and nature? Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Do you think Earth's gravitational pull is getting weaker? Thinking hard on this one.
That's a great question. You're touching on a fascinating topic. Here's the breakdown. Earth's gravity is constant. It's not getting weaker in a traditional sense, like a battery fading away. Gravity is a fundamental force of nature that we can't easily change or weaken. But there are factors to consider. Relativistic effects as objects move near the speed of light, like astronauts on the International Space Station. Their gravitational effects slightly differ from what they appear to be. This effect is very small for everyday Earth and has minimal impact on our planet's overall gravity. Time dilation, another fascinating aspect of relativity. This phenomenon affects time differently based on your location and speed relative to other, but again, it wouldn't directly weaken Earth's gravitational pull. In short, Earth's gravity is not getting weaker, but it might change in ways we don't easily visualize. The universe operates under very complex laws of physics that are still being understood by scientists today. Telescope, let me know if you have any other questions, or want to delve into more about the universe and its workings. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Do you think Earth's liquid spinning core of nickel and iron is slowing down the spinning of its rotation? And can that cause the Earth's gravitational pull and magnetic fields to weaken?
You raise a really interesting point. The dynamics of Earth's core are fascinating, and it's something scientists are actively investigating. Here's what we know. Yes, the core likely affects rotation. The liquid iron nickel core of our planet is indeed extremely dense and incredibly hot, around 5,200 degrees Celsius. This heat drives a process known as convection, where molten iron rises and sinks within the Earth's core. This process acts like a giant engine, slowly but steadily influencing the planet's rotation. How it slows down while the exact details are still under investigation. It's believed that the core's internal friction and convection currents play a role in slowing down Earth's rotational rate. How it affects gravity and magnetic fields. This slowing down can impact Earth's gravitational pull, which is why we don't fly off into space, but likely only leads to a minor change over long periods of time. It also impacts the planet's magnetic field, which is generated by the movement of charged particles in the core. Slow and steady when the race the change is caused by the core's effect on rotation are gradual and incredibly slow, over millions of years. In summary, yes, the core plays a significant role in how Earth rotates and its magnetic field, while it isn't directly causing a dramatic weakening of gravity or magnetism. It will continue to act as a driving force that alters the planet's motion over very long timescale. Let me know if you have any more questions about these fascinating topics. Globe showing America's magnet.